Hello and welcome back to Beck and Call. You know, it really baffles me how some people, or concerns me, how young people can let themselves go, and I'm not saying they're eating too much or that kind of thing, but not the hygiene. It's so important to have hygiene, especially if you decide to have kids, or if you already have kids. Like I had this one young lady, I picked her up months ago, and this time when I seen her, it's like day and night. Right when she got in my vehicle, I noticed it was not her. Dental just regular hygiene has went down the tubes. There's no parameters, there's no care, and she has a 7-month-old baby. At that point, I was like, I have to completely detail my vehicle, take out the car seat covers, throw them out. So there's losses incurred due to the situation, but it's like, how do people, what kind of example are we for our kids if we don't have good hygiene habits? I really wanted to confront her with it, but I found that her husband was kind of a confrontational kind of character, so I said, I ain't gonna rock the boat here. But how could you not wake up and notice, soap? How much is soap? And water in the U.S., I mean, if you're from a third world country, I can understand. I've been around there where they have limited water usage. But here, you could get soap from anywhere. Her husband works. Her husband has good hygiene. And I don't understand how he didn't tell her, you got to take care of yourself. I might look the other way if you don't. And you have a child, a baby, if you are unclean, it could pose a risk onto the baby, right? I mean, that's common sense. Am I talking like I'm from out of this planet? Those are just givens. I'm just shocked how that could be acceptable. So that'll be the last time she'll be taking a ride from me. Because there's no excuse for having lack of hygiene. No excuse at all when we live in the most prosperous place on the planet. You know what I mean? My heart goes out. It's sad. It's disheartening. If it was her by herself and her husband was the type to take open criticism with and be civil about it and not take it personal, then I would have told her on her own. But I didn't want to even fathom going that route or the ramifications, the consequences of me telling her that. Because when you talk to people and they may not want to hear what you want to say, you say it out of love. You say it because you care. And if you don't, say it to them, maybe someone else will, and they will be extra harsh on them. So if it was my sister, that would never happen, or a brother, they would have to be called out. Family need to call them out and say, Sally, or whatever your name is, you need to be clean. You need to take care of yourself. You're better than that. And this lady was good looking. There's no excuse. And they were saying how they have a lot of money. Soap is not expensive. Shampoo, those upkeeps, So, ain't nobody going in this crib looking like that. And that's unacceptable. It won't be tolerated or accepted no matter what amount of money. And then I had this guy who decided, I'm gonna, he was from Oklahoma City and he moved to California. And he just decided, I'm gonna vape in this crib, vape in my coach. Well, the soonest I found out was like 20-30 minutes ago. And I'm like, sir, vaping is prohibited. And he was really kind about it. He said, oh, okay, ma'am. And then he ceased doing that. But I mean, ask for permission. This is my vehicle, my little baby, okay? I paid top dollar for this thing. So yeah, it's important to be considerate of others. We don't think about ourselves, we think about others as well, and we do take care of ourselves, okay? Thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking, and I hope that this video was of value to you. Thank you. God bless you. We'll see you in my next video.